Lost in Talks podcast.
Welcome to Lost and Talks podcast, episode 106. The boys are back in the building today. I hope everybody is doing good. We are here feeling good, feeling kind of cold, feeling kind of hot.
Yeah, this is that weird time, you know?
Yeah.
The April showers, bringing the May flowers.
It was been piss and rain last week.
Yeah, feeling kind of allergy-ish,
Actually
feeling kind of
annoying.
sickish. You don't know which one is which at this point.
Yep.
You just know that you're not well. That's the kind of state that I'm in right now. But it is what it is, and I'm just here surviving and making it through. I hope you guys are as well. Hope the listeners out there are having a great week so far, and everybody's been blessed and just living life to the fullest.
Yeah.
Fuck you though. Anyways, how you guys doing? How's the weekend?
Weekend.
How's life been since the last pod?
Yeah.
I've just been working on this video that I can't talk about.
Oh shit.
Signed an NDA.
NDAs.
It's not too crazy, but I can't. I don't know if I should talk about
You no need.
who's in it and stuff. It's a commercial for Sprite though,
Yeah.
with a couple, one legend rapper and another newer, pretty popular rapper right now.
Yeah.
Newer.
Pretty, yeah.
She's pretty.
I was
oh,
gonna
said
say I
she.
don't know how popular.
Yeah.
I don't know how real the popularity is.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of a rapper they are either.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too, yeah.
Like, isn't it more pop?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's
We
a
might be
I don't
baiting it out by the time we get into that topic,
Yeah.
but, you know,
Yeah.
it is what
Yeah.
it is.
We'll just say
Yeah,
it's
that's
one
true.
of the
Yeah, one of these.
one
yeah.
of the main
yeah.
female acts.
It's
of
actually
today.
really helpful for us that there's a few artists who are doing this exact same thing.
Yeah. How about you, Kevin? How's the last week
Good,
been?
man. I went to Wave was documented by Mayuri, who's this UTSC student, part of the Scarborough Super Collective that we have going on. She had her it was part of her like final year exhibition project where she created like this documentary about a bunch of different Scarborough people doing things. And she put it together into like this 4 TV exhibition where you could kind of like listen in at different ones, but kind
Oh,
of
that's
see
cool.
everyone at the same time.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Then she got it this last weekend. She got it into Cedar Ridge Creative Center. I don't know if you've been there. It's like Scarborough Golf Club, like kind of tucked into the. It's like you're going through this residential neighborhood, like on right off Scarborough Golf Club, and then you just pull in, and then there's the forest, and then this big ass house. And it's like the Clarks were like, I haven't looked them up, but I think they're like these old people who had a bunch of money, and they own one of the. I think they owned the guild.
Yeah.
So they had the Clark Center that's in Scarborough as well, and then Cedar Ridge. It's like these 2 art centers that are, they're white. Like,
Yeah.
We don't have access to them, but we're getting into those spaces now, so that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's nice to see. It's like I had a Scarborough evening. We afterwards we had a little house party.
I was just talking about how I haven't been to a house party.
That's what I said when I
in
first pulled up.
so
I'm like,
long.
yo. I can't remember the last time I like seen my socks.
Yeah.
At somebody else's house,
With
like
some- spilling some beer on your toes. Bro.
Yeah. Like it's
pong.
crazy.
That's jokes, man.
And yeah, just
No,
like
you're
to
right.
have events in Scarborough, it's really cool.
Nah, that's lit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week for me was just work shit, life, and then the weekend hit, and I knew I'm gonna be outside.
Yeah.
And once again, that's my approach this year. I'm outside. Saturday,
It was raining all day.
don't matter. I was outside.
True.
It's outside. Saturday, it was actually a quite a cute day with some of the homies, some of the boys. Chill with some guys I went to high school with, Zach, Jacob, Nem, the usuals.
Oh, I forgot a detail from my
Go ahead.
night on my weekend. I actually went to Niagara Falls. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Oh yeah,
on my
yeah.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
I didn't go there because I wanted to go there.
Yeah. You just
I
had
went
to.
there because the clients, the producers that are working on this video that I can't talk about, are from Spain. I'll say that. And they wanted to go to Niagara Falls.
Oh, they wanted to check it out.
They wanted to go to Niagara Falls.
So
and
you-
I'm their driver. So
You're
I took.
basically Chris Tucker in Rush Hour.
Sure.
You're supposed to
Yeah.
be driving him around and shit like that.
Yeah.
They got in some extra trouble, but you actually followed the rules.
Yeah. They're like, oh, yeah, they want to go to Niagara Falls. I get a fucking.
What's
call.
the Jason Statham movie? Where he's like
Transporter?
Yeah.
Transporter.
I get a call like the day before. By the way, Ian, you're taking them to Niagara Falls. I'm like, okay. Sure.
That's jokes.
Whatever. Drove them there. Luckily, they weren't there very long. It's like an hour. It was
Yeah,
it was,
man.
it was raining, and they're just like.
And it's
Actually, they weren't
Niagara.
very impressed. Actually,
Yeah, man.
I
is under-
find that that's the general reaction. Yeah.
You get to Niagara Falls, you're like, oh, that's a lot of water.
they're like Niagara Falls is nice, and then like everything else is like boring.
yeah.
It's like
They have to go. You have to go there at night.
you go there, you stare at
Yeah,
or in the
yeah.
summer.
Yeah, in
Summer
the
at
summer at
night.
nighttime.
My
Yeah.
best. I mean, maybe it's 'cause we're from Toronto too, but like my best times in Niagara, I didn't go to the falls. You know.
Yeah,
We went
exactly.
in
The
a piss
casino,
rain,
casino
cold
club,
day in
strip
April.
club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's what I told them. I'm like, yo, I mean,
That's my
it's-
Niagara.
Between the
Yeah.
falls, you go to the falls. I won't talk about this much, but you go to the falls, you look at the falls, and then like if you're down for all that shit on Clifton Hill, cool. But these are two.
That's like a family thing.
That's what there's either family thing or young people thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like these.
And raining too. Like
this is like two grown-ups in their mid 40s, early 50s. They're
Yeah.
gonna fucking do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're not here to gamble because they're working. So there was nothing to do.
Yeah.
Just look at the falls and then go home. So
Yeah.
whatever. And they're like, okay, now we saw it. Bucket list check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone hears about it. Like Niagara Falls is like a global thing. Like
Yeah.
everyone knows about it as a kid. And
It's
stuff.
the one. It's one. Is it one of the wonders?
It's one of the
world?
wonders
Yeah.
and the new
Yeah.
wonders or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah. So went out with the boys. Beautiful, cute day with the boys. They pulled up to my place. I was ready. I had been drinking Jameson from what about 10:30 a.m.
Holy.
Cleaning up my place while drinking. Did some vaping in between. They
Mm-hmm.
got to my place around 1. Got
AM.
no PM.
Oh,
PM.
okay.
They got to my
You've
place.
been
around-
drinking at 10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m.
I thought it was 10 p.m.
No.
That's funny.
And then they pulled up. As they got through the door, I'm handing them a glass with Jameson in it, with ice cube in it. Look at the presentation was on point. I got the big cubes now for the glasses, so it just
Like
looked-
the round ones.
No, I got the
You should get the
cubes,
the spheres.
I looked into the round ones, but they're hard to keep round and look clean. So I said, "Fuck it, let me just get the fat cubes." The fat cubes, same idea, does the job, and it's basic.
Yeah.
Anyways, they came through. We drank for a bit, then we headed downtown. We went to go do some VR shit.
Okay.
So what's the
Where?
place called? Sandbox VR.
Okay.
So we went over there. They basically have like games that you could play in VR
I've done that
with
before.
with like your friends.
A
So
long
we
time
did,
ago. Yeah.
We did like this zombie one, this zombie apocalypse shit, and basically we're just killing zombies in this room all together. You have on your headset. We have all these guns and shit. Good experience. You guys haven't done that before. Definitely. Kind of pricey, $60 each. The experience is cool. I understand why they charge so much. It's at Young and Wellesley, so it's like downtown. They have a fat space,
Yeah.
and I guess the equipment costs a lot of money. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, this
You get like unlimited access. Is it like a time limit thing, or
it's a time limit thing. You have to book an
Yeah,
appointment,
yeah.
not an appointment, but you have to like book your time.
yeah.
I think we were there for I think it was like an hour. It wasn't bad.
I think that's competitive with
Yeah.
even if you were to play like maybe not bowling, but like something like a games place,
Yeah.
like a Palladium or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's that type of
Yeah.
that type of feel. Definitely a good time. Good idea if anybody ever is kind of just wants to do something with a group of friends. They give you the video after.
Nice.
So it has. I'll show you guys later. Actually, it's basically just a video of us in the room, and they cut back and forth between what we look like in the game,
Oh, sick.
and then us in the room, and then us killing the zombies and shit like
Yeah.
that, and dancing around and talking shit.
Yeah.
Pretty cool experience though. After that, we hit up Hemingway's, grabbed some food, watched the Leafs game there. Shouts at the Leafs, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
We watched the Leafs game there. Actually, we left before the game ended, just because.
You guys got seats there.
Yeah, we got there
Surprise.
early.
Oh,
We got there early, so we were there from I
Surprise.
think like 6:30. We got in there,
that
and the
place
game
would
started at
be
7.
packed.
Yeah, and it started getting packed. Like right as we got our table, everywhere got packed.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, we got here right on time, and they didn't have no reservations or nothing. They're just letting people in. So I was like, lit.
Oh, that's probably why then.
And Hemingway's is big. You know what I mean?
That's true.
They have like 2-3 patios, and they have 2 floors. They have all this extra shit. So
Fair enough.
they have the space. Anyways, we're at Hemingway's. After Hemingway's, we hit Kensington. We go to I can't remember the fucking that one beer spot that everybody kind of goes to in Kensington. I can't remember the name right now. It was kind of dead. It was kind of a whack vibe. So we hit this other
The
spot.
Trinity Common,
The other one I can't remember.
Kensington Brewery,
No, some other one. Skinny ass spot.
Chaos,
No, skinny ass spot.
Ronnie Local. I'm naming all of
This
them.
guy, bro. This guy lives there, bro.
There's like 7.
Ronnie Local.
I don't know what that one's called. The one that takes cash and they only sell tall cans.
It's like
of hipster
a
beer.
It's like a phrase. It's a phrase. I can't remember what the phrase is. I have to look it up.
I'll get back to you.
Yeah, you'll hit me later. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
so we
starts with
went-
H. No.
I can't remember.
Whatever.
But anyways, we go there. It's cool. We just grab a drink, but it's kind of a dead vibe, and there's just way too many hipsters in there. You know what I mean? It's just like
yeah.
We went to Kensington.
Yeah.
I know,
do
but
you
last
expect,
time we
bro?
went there were hipsters, but they were like cool hipsters
Okay.
and other people. You know?
Right.
So we're like, fuck this. So we went to this other spot. I'm not gonna say it on the pod just because this might be the spot. Mm-hmm. You know?
Gatekeep that bitch.
I'm
bro.
gonna say it just because it's us, but I'm gonna bleep it later. I'm gonna bleep it. I'm gonna put it in my hand so I know on the video. This is where you bleep it, Jamal. So yeah, we went to
I'll just write it down. 11:32.
11:32?
Yeah, I'll remember where to.
Thank you.
Censor that.
So we
Censor
went,
that.
yeah, we went to that spot. Have you ever been there?
Once, yeah.
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 Again, I had been there once or twice.
I don't remember the occasion.
I think was he there with us that time?
Maybe.
The one time you went, I was probably there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You
Yeah,
only
yeah,
went
yeah,
once.
yeah,
You
yeah.
were there. Smitty was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
It was kind of
Honestly-
annoying because we had to wait outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to wait outside again.
Oh God.
We
Yeah.
waited like half an hour to get in.
Damn.
But the only reason why we waited half an hour was because right when we were about to leave, a bunch of other people left and we were first.
So you're about to give up.
Yeah, and then everybody left in front of us,
Yeah.
and then we were first.
But I
And then it was like 10:50, and we're like, we could probably wait.
But
Like,
I
Yeah.
feel, I
10
feel like
minutes.
Yeah.
that place I feel like it's one of those places where they keep people waiting outside.
oh yeah.
Now you go inside and the place
Yeah.
is not even packed.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Oh,
this is like
this
a
night it
mile-
was, buddy.
Oh, it was? Okay.
This night it was, bro, and that's what I'm
And it's
saying.
kind of like, no, people don't leave.
Yeah,
after
they
a
stay
certain
there.
point, you know?
They
Yeah.
stay there.
It's
Yeah.
not the biggest place either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people were barely leaving.
Yeah.
Like we were there talking up to the security guys, and they're like, "All right, you guys are cool." You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
You
yeah.
guys can go in. It's,
Yeah.
it's all good, you know. So yeah, we got in there. Yeah, man, it was litty. I just remembered I skipped something. So I was flying. I had been drinking Jameson all day. I poured up some Jameson for me on the go. I had it in a little water bottle.
Jeez.
I had been drinking it at VR,
Bender.
at Hemingway's, in
Holy
between. Anytime we were just walking on the street, I was drinking it. Then as we were going to the spot, we see the magic mushroom spot on Spadina. Zach's like, yo, let's go grab some shit.
Alright. I got Zach into that shit. Yo.
So he goes in and gets the chocolates. I love those chocolates, eh?
Yeah, I got him on the chocolates.
Yeah, the chocolates are really fucking good.
I need
And the
to
hair
pick
care.
up another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop by.
That's so jokes that he's cool with mushrooms, but the
I know, but not
edibles
weed.
will will
The
petrify
edible-
them. Man.
Yeah, the edibles will fucking crush him.
Turn them into Medusa. Like.
Yeah, bro, it's hilarious. So yeah, we get some mushrooms, some chocolate mushroom stuff, and we have them. And bro, by the time we get inside, I'm up there. I'm flying.
That's one of those places where just because of how it is, like you could be dead sober, and if you walk in there with a certain vibe,
Yeah.
you're already feeling something,
Nah.
you know. Like,
And it was packed in
Yeah.
there. People were dancing, yo. It was lit. Like I was like, okay, this is my type of size space.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to no club. You know what I mean? This is like a bar where you can do your thing and you can dance.
yeah,
And you can get lit and everything. You
yeah.
know. So
When there's too much space, people don't go wild. They
Exactly.
don't dance. They don't. Yeah. They're just kind of
Exactly.
just chilling around, and they know like it's big groups, so nobody mingles with
yeah,
anybody
and
else.
it just feels like a nice, cool vibe because it's so small. So everyone's just dancing together. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
There isn't many big clubs left in Toronto though.
Yeah.
That's another
Yeah.
thing I should say.
Yeah.
That's facts.
A lot of them are gone.
Yeah.
After COVID,
That's
like
facts.
it's like Rebel and there's like a few other ones.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's
Yeah,
kind of
they're-
dying.
And I'm happy.
Like
they
the
are.
large clubs where
Yeah.
they hold like 1,000.
I've never fucked with the large.
Think
clubs.
about like how much real estate they're taking up just for these
Yeah.
weekend nights.
Yeah,
you
throw
know.
a condo up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Rebel's still around because they do concerts there. If they didn't
And
do,
their location.
if they didn't do concerts, yeah, I think they'd be fucked.
Yeah.
With the 2 nights a week.
They have
they're
like
open.
random events too, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
wrestling and shit.
Yeah,
they have
yeah,
like
yeah.
bunch of.
I think that
different
shit keeps them
Yeah.
alive because with the 2 nights a week, they're usually open for normal club nights.
Yeah.
I don't think they would be able to survive. Anyways, go on.
Yeah. So yeah, the spot's lit, man. I'm flying off the shrooms. I'm drunk as hell. The shrooms and the Jameson. It was like the Jameson got me lit to the point where I just didn't care. But then the mushrooms just made it so I could just have a good time and vibe with people. You know, I didn't
Yeah.
get too reckless or anything like that. This guy beside me, out of all of us, I was the only one really out there dancing. I was getting lit.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck. My ribs hurt now because that's how much I was going off.
Yeah.
My boy Jacob, he was flying off the shrooms. He stood in one spot the whole night.
It was frozen.
He was done.
How
He
much you guys
stood in
eat? You guys kill the chocolate bar all together?
I don't know.
Because that chocolate bar is like 8 grams,
I had like 4 pieces.
I believe.
I had 4 pieces of it.
So you had a gram.
About.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough to make you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how much Jacob had, but he was stuck, bro. He stood in the same spot the whole night.
Yeah.
And he was just looking. And I'm like, it's crazy because he was just in the dark and he just looked scary. He's so creepy.
Wow.
It could have either been the worst experience going on in his head,
Yeah.
or he was like,
Exactly.
it could have been like,
He
But
was
he was the
flying.
most
Euphoria,
quiet when
yeah.
he's
Yeah.
usually not.
When he's usually not, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It was so weird. I'm like, why doesn't this guy move? And I'm like, oh yeah.
Who else was there? Zach was there?
Zach was there, Nem was there. They're doing their thing, but yo, these guys are weak. They're weak, bro. They
KO'd from the drugs and shit?
Nah, man, they're just acting up. They're out here nervous, bro. I don't give a fuck. I go out when I'm going out. I'm going out. I'm getting lit. Like I
Yeah.
don't care. That's what I'm saying. I'm
I'll
outside.
ask a question, but it might give away the place.
Go ahead.
area.
Go ahead.
So was there certain type of women there?
Oh yes, our
You know
favorite
what I'm
types.
talking about. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's all I
Our
wanna
favorite
say.
type. Yeah.
The area.
Yeah, generally, yeah, but it was a good mix of people
Okay.
as well. It was a good mix. It was a good mix of women. This random dude that I was chilling with, because these guys are all whack and barely doing anything.
Don't kill me.
The only other black guy that I really saw that
I
was
was there. I would
close
have
to
went
me.
hard with you.
Yeah, man,
sure, for
please.
sure.
That's why we're gonna go out soon. We're all gonna go out soon.
I was kind of busy that day, but
No, it's all good.
well, I was free after like 5, but whatever.
It's all good. But there's only other black dude beside me. He was he was catching bear wines from this girl. She was making out with him.
Jeez.
She brought her friends over to come dance on him with her.
Holy.
And I was dapsing him up. I'm like, bro, congrats, bro. This is a good night for you. But yeah, we were at that spot. It was lit. We got out. And then we went to the last spot was Red Room.
Okay.
Different vibe completely.
what time does that place close?
Bro, I don't even know.
Like 2, probably like 2 a.m.
2, 3 or something like that.
yeah.
It's probably 2 a.m.
And bro, why did it feel like I was at the spot at the Red Room? That was the only time Nemanja got lit with me. Because Zach and Jacob, they sat at a table and we're like, yo, come in closer. And they didn't move over. And we're like, yo, fuck this. Me and Nem are over there by where they're taking orders. We're getting lit, turning up, bro. With
Red Room.
Yeah, in the Red Room, which is, if you know the Red Room, it's not that type of vibe at all.
yeah.
Sometimes on a Saturday, it gets like that. It gets a little rowdy.
It's a place you go to have
But
cheap drinks.
we were
and-
getting lit up in there, full lights on, servers are dancing with us. It was just one of those nights, you know? It was just a good time. Then went home, and I don't know how I got home fully. I just remember hopping out the Uber, hopping in my bed, and I woke up. And that was it. But that was a nice weekend outside with me. But let's get to the actual pod now because I talked too long. Shouts out the Leafs.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. How are you feeling, Ian?
I mean, I'll be honest. Whoops. I'll be honest. I'm not the crazy fan.
I'm not either.
None of us are.
No.
But it's great to watch like come out of this 20-year slump, which is a crazy statement in itself. Like
Yeah.
we haven't made past this first round in the playoffs for almost 20 years. It was like 2004 or something like that.
Been a
Yeah, that was the last time I think I cared like
Yeah.
truly about
Which is
them.
Yeah,
almost
exactly.
19, almost 20 years.
Yeah.
I think the last time I truly cared was about 2016-ish.
Does anyone even
I was
remember
just
that?
That, yeah, I
Yeah.
that little moment when they had it, I was like, and then when they let me down, like
You're
fuck
talking about Bruins.
it. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, it's a great feeling to have us do that, to get past that first round. So I'm excited to see how this city transforms if we keep winning. It'll be interesting to see.
And we
It's
got
gonna be
we got
chaos.
double lucky because Boston got
city-
knocked out too.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
we were for sure. Boston always just has
Would've-
our number.
would've
and,
folded us.
Yeah, yeah.
Leafs fans, Torontonians, whoever, are just deprived of. We're just deprived of us. We needed
Success.
Success. Yeah, we need to fucking, So when it happens, it's like crazy
Yeah.
for us. So
No, that's really
I'm
good.
excited to see. I don't know much to say about it besides
Yeah.
like just go Leafs go. We'll see what happens.
No, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Playing on-
I'm excited to see what's going on. I think I might actually watch, and I'll throw it on.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
exactly.
throw it on and see what's
Yeah.
kind of going on there. But no, I'm happy they were able to get past that. Again, it wasn't the prettiest
Yeah.
win,
Yeah.
but it's a win at the end of the day, and I'm not going to complain about that.
They overall they deserved it. So you know.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
doing their thing.
Yeah.
we were the better team in
Yeah,
that series.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Especially, I know Tampa is a talented team. They won a couple years back.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Shouts out to the Leafs. That was the thing as well that night that we went out. I was thinking to myself, if everything flops, like we could just go
To the
to that
Maple Leafs,
area,
Yeah.
and I know they're tearing the city
yeah.
apart.
Yeah.
That's actually one of my main concerns. If the Leafs were to
Yeah,
ever win a
yeah.
championship,
The city's burning, bro.
I wouldn't even be outside. You're not gonna see me outside.
And even like if they make the finals and they
Oh.
lose, that's just as bad. you
Oh,
know? It
I'm
may be
gonna
worse.
be in a bunker.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
hide
yeah,
in a
yeah.
bomb
I
shelter.
think losing would be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah? You think so?
If they say they lose Game 7 of the finals, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Game 7, yeah. If we get slapped
Okay, yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
final,
Game
then
7,
I don't
yeah.
think it'll be too bad. Like if we're down 3-0 or
Game
whatever.
7 and it's
Yeah.
like some bullshit call.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like some
like that
penalty.
Bruins game or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
fair.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That we're I'm gonna run away. I'm going to Barrie or some shit. I'm going far away.
I don't know, cause like there's Leafs fans fucking everywhere,
I'm
right?
going,
you
I'm
know?
going to
Yeah, man.
Montreal.
You gotta go to Montreal, yeah. You gotta cross
Oh,
the-
facts.
Where they're celebrating. Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's if you can make it, bro.
yeah.
That's if you're gonna be driving through the city and there's gonna be fires all around
Zombie
you.
apocalypse,
yeah,
bro.
bro.
It's
That's what's gonna be like.
I mean, evacuation protocol. You know,
Yeah.
like, the whole
So I'm saying,
fucking highway is gonna be blocked.
I'm gonna have to
like-
dig a hole somewhere and just, and just put some wood over that.
Somebody's dying.
I'll be there
bro.
for a week.
Somebody's dying.
Yeah, man, because that's gonna be crazy. If
Or we
you-
just gotta hit up the hood or something, like you know, like.
I don't even know if that'd be safe out there. They might be shooting into the sky or whatever. I don't even know, bro. I don't even.
They
know.
got like a fort set up. They have like they lock their shit down too. I don't know.
Yeah, they said fuck that. Dude.
Yeah.
Yo, keep the white folks over there, bro. who comes here? That'd be hilarious. But yeah, man. Once we're done, just shouts out to the Leafs. But unfortunately, we did suffer a loss recently.
Mm.
R.I.P. to one of the goats of daytime television.
Yeah.
One of the goats of that what is that? That 3. I want to say even 2. That 2 to 4 o'clock weird phase where you didn't want to watch the Weekenders, or you already saw that episode before. Lizzie McGuire was whacked that day,
Lizzie McGuire.
so you just flicked down a couple channels,
Or you were sick.
or you were sick. Oh yeah, you were homesick.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. You were homesick and you knew. Yo, all this shit. What is that one show? I can't even remember. I'm not gonna go through that right now. But all the shows on YTV were trash.
Yeah.
Teletoon was putting out their daytime kids at home. You know, the little toddlers watching this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So you had to throw on Jerry Springer. R.I.P.
Never
Jerry.
disappointed.
Never disappointed with the ratchetry.
Yeah.
I felt like that was one of those shows where I didn't understand, even as a kid, how this was on TV.
Yeah.
Especially at the time that it was on.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were aware of things like late night TV.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
You're like, we're not allowed to watch this. You know.
Yeah.
How did he pass? I don't know. I didn't hear the news, to be honest.
Yeah. I didn't look into.
I'm just
that.
wondering. He was only. I mean, he was old, but he wasn't like that. 79.
79, right?
79.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was a cancer thing. I can't recall.
79. You know,
Oh, I think I'm mixing that up with the girl that fucked up Emmett Till. She
Not
died of
young, but
cancer.
Oh,
not-
right.
not ideal.
She
either.
could rest in piss.
Yeah, she announced. She said she was wrong or something. Right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
she,
on her
admitted,
deathbed?
she
Yeah,
admitted it. She
Jeez.
admitted to it.
Yeah, she can go to hell, bro.
Yeah, she could rest in piss. I hope she's having a horrible time in the afterlife right now. But back to Jerry, man. Shouts out Jerry. He did provide a lot of great moments.
Yeah, pancreatic cancer.
Pancreatic cancer. Okay, cool. I was right. He did provide a lot of memorable moments for my kids. When I was a kid,
Yeah.
that was one of the first times I really got to see a roasting session live on TV. You know how they did that at the
it
end of the
wasn't
shows?
scripted.
It wasn't scripted. Yeah.
Yeah.
It might have been, but a little
Yeah,
bit.
you know,
But
yeah,
who
of course.
cares?
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah,
feel like
yeah.
it all the time.
Yeah.
And I remember, being able to watch a whole variety of people get their ass beat on this show,
Yeah.
from black folks, white folks, KKK members, gay people, trans people. It was one of those shows that I really feel like brought everybody together
Yeah.
in such a different time. We couldn't have anything like that now, unfortunately.
No. Yeah.
But really good times, really good moments. And, I just want to shout out Jerry.
He like
provided a lot.
I mean, yeah, obviously he gave Steve Wilkos his show,
Oh,
but
yeah.
was Maury also like kind of coming off of that too, or was he
I don't
in his
know.
own?
I think they were both kind of around the same time.
Probably, yeah.
Because right after Jerry Springer finished, I'm like, here comes Maury.
Yeah.
Oh man, when Maury passes, that one's gonna hit. I think even a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Just because he's been in the game a bit longer. Too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Shouts out Jerry, man. Appreciate you for everything that you contributed to. And even though, you did exploit a lot of people, at least it was everybody.
And yeah, at least it was inclusive in a way.
Exactly.
Like, everybody
That's what I'm
got
saying.
everybody got their shine. It
Everyone
wasn't-
got their shit.
Yeah.
You know?
He didn't know he was the mayor of Cincinnati. I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
For like a year, but
Hey, who cares? That's on your resume.
I didn't know that was a while ago. Like it's in the 70s.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
That's
That's kind of random.
That's sick. Yeah.
That's
Legendary
kind of
man.
random. That's way before the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of random.
Legendary dude, man. Legendary dude. Next, what do we want to get to, yo? What do we want to get to next?
What's
yo?
music samples? What's that again?
We're gonna talk about these girls and these
Oh.
other people
Industry
in the rap
plants,
game.
yeah.
These industry plants that wanna, let's just do it because you got me riled up now. I hate this age of us recreating songs and just adding little bits of new shit to it,
Yeah.
and saying this is a hit.
Yeah.
And acting
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this is good music, and acting like this is how we're supposed to be going.
Taking
about things
like
these
sampling, not sampling, taking
Taking.
songs that were already hits,
Yes.
already number ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
20, 30 years ago or whatever. And now
Yes.
taking them again and being like, doing the same thing, adding, exactly,
Yeah.
adding a 1-2 word
And you're
change.
acting like you're like some legendary artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
yeah.
you really made a hit.
You're
And
some
then
creative
also
fucking
on those
genius.
songs, there's
Yeah.
like still 6-7 writers, new writers, not even the old ones.
Yeah.
You know, like there's still a team putting
yeah.
together this new song that's not
Yeah.
a new song.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Like that is a problem across just every like pop culture and media right now. in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, even the film industry.
Film franchises.
Even the
is-
film
No
industry.
originality.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
film
yeah,
industry
yeah.
is like this too.
Remakes.
I mean,
Yep.
realistically, only like I feel like only like 5 to 10% of shit that's out in the theaters or even on Netflix or whatever is like
Literally,
an original story.
The only people dropping
Or-
original shit right now is A24.
Yeah.
Literally.
You're right.
Yeah.
Literally, you're damn. Like I didn't even think about that. That's probably true. I mean, they got some talented directors and writers over there.
And then there's 1 or 2 indie films that you hear about every year, you know,
Yeah.
like it's
Sure.
kind of a very original kind of story or
Sure,
whatever,
sure.
but it's not like
Sure.
you're not getting fed that enough for sure. And it's the same thing with all different platforms.
Netflix
yeah.
has made a documentary on every event, multiple. That's already has like a fucking like 10 other documentaries. We need a Netflix
And I just seen that they're
doc
making
of
this-
every single story that's
They're
ever
making this like continuation of the Jeffrey Dahmer series where it's like they're trying to like create a universe of serial killers basically.
just milking the shit out of
Yeah.
that Jeffrey Dahmer stuff. To
Yeah.
be honest. I mean, people eat that up, so I don't blame
that up,
them.
but-
And plus, Netflix, that's a whole other conversation. We could talk about like the
Yeah.
downfall of streaming. 'cause
Yeah.
that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Different
could also talk about like what is people's fucking fascination with true. I like serial. I don't like.
I like
serial-
true crime.
I'm fascinated. I'm interested in serial killers and true crime and all that stuff. But like, fucking that's all you watch. There's
Yeah.
something wrong with
There's
you.
something wrong with you.
Something wrong with
Yeah, yeah. And you
No,
bitches, you bitches. I'm
Listen.
calling you bitches. You bitches that love that shit, and all you're trying to do is throw in some true crime shit, and you're trying to get fucked after. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I've done that.
I know you have, and that's
I've
disgusting.
Netflixed and
That's
chilled and then
despicable.
crushed a chick after true
Because
crime.
she was
bro.
wet, because she just saw
Yep.
Jeffrey
Bro.
cutting off heads and beating down.
there's
booty
some
holes.
weird aphrodisiac shit going on.
My favorite
with
thing to
that,
do is
man.
watch the Jeffrey Epstein documentary
Oh.
and,
and
crush
fuck
her.
after.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
God damn, bro.
That's crazy.
Jeffrey.
Do you think about the victims?
Or sorry. Sorry,
you-
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh yeah.
Jeffrey Jebstein.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah,
My
yeah.
bad.
You can't
Oh,
say that.
true.
You can't say that on
anymore.
YouTube.
You
You gotta
can't say
bleep that up.
Yeah,
by
I
the way.
got.
We'll get demonetized the second
Yeah, yeah.
you
I know,
say
you're
that
right.
name.
You're right.
It's true. It's
But
crazy.
there's still news stories coming
I
up
feel
about
like
him and shit.
I feel like
though.
we could have an hour podcast talking about Hitler over talking about that guy. Isn't that crazy?
That's actually facts. You're right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I swear to God.
And I'd prefer to.
So what the fuck were we talking
I
about?
prefer to. We're talking about
Sampling.
On
we're talking about
originality,
fucking
yeah.
Coil Ray. We're talking
Yeah.
about Lotto. We're talking about a lot.
David Guetta.
David
It says
Guetta.
Koi, Lotto, and Hose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that's mainly because it's mostly the female rappers that are doing this. The guys are doing this too.
Yeah.
But the difference between the two is the guys that are doing this shit are the drill rappers, and at least they're talking about killing their ops.
Yeah.
You know, the verses are about murder.
Yeah.
Okay? And then the hook is just a sample of a popular song.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
The girls, you are literally taking hits that have already been number one for years, probably diamond fucking singles.
Yeah.
And then you're re-releasing them as your versions to get onto the charts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's bullshit. It's trash. It's lazy. It's unoriginal. And I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah.
Something needs to be done. And I need somebody to do something because this is just...
I don't know who has to hold it accountable, like, but we got to say something. I mean, we're saying it right now because nobody's going to say it because people are just going to you might be annoyed by it, but then you're going to fucking turn up to it in the club and then that's it, you know?
I can't.
Like because have you heard that David Guetta song, the I'm Blue, but he just put words to it?
Yeah.
When I first heard that song, I was fucking heated. I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
Exactly.
it was already a fucking dance song. And then now when I hear it, I'm like, because you know, when you're listening to radio, there's songs that you tolerate, so like you don't want to be flipping through radio stations. So I'll just leave it on now, and I don't mind it now. But that's how it gets you. Like when I first heard that Lotto song, I'm like, this is just the Mariah Carey song, which was already a fucking sample.
Exactly.
But at least that was like, you know, a
Mariah
little.
Carey.
It wasn't as obscure, or it was a little bit more obscure. You know, people didn't know the original song as much.
Yeah.
But I think it was still popular.
I was listening to that song today.
Yeah.
The one with the Mariah Carey.
Yeah,
Right. That's
yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So Mariah Carey's not actually in it. Obviously, it's just like
Yeah,
sampled.
and then you know they'll get a co-sign. I think she performed it with her.
She
or
co-signed
something.
it because her name's on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Her
It's
name's
funny.
on the. On
Yeah, she's making
Spotify.
money off of it, so
Yeah,
you're not gonna complain about that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Mariah Carey's even salty about that. Like, how you just taking my song and like, you know.
And she's just
You
like
know, and
trying
it's-
to
you know-
finesse the situation. Make
And what
money
it
off
is in those situations, these artists aren't even making money off that shit.
Yeah, because they're not the writer.
The new
You
one.
got to give 99.99% of that to Mariah Carey or
Yeah.
whoever you took the fucking song
Yeah.
from.
So it's not even helping them like in that way.
It's helping them for their
maybe on
popular.
the
It's
charts.
numbers.
On
the
That's what it is.
charts.
It's
Yeah,
for
yeah.
numbers, and it's to make it seem like they're more successful than they are. But
Yep.
these bitches can't even sell 10K.
Yeah, when the album comes out, what happens? Yeah,
5K. We have Koi on the board there.
Yeah,
yeah.
5K.
5K, 10K.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna call out Chloe, even though she has nothing to do with this. But Chloe Bailey, her shit sold like 10K as well.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's crazy. We just saw you getting your back blown out
Yeah.
last week,
Yeah.
and that didn't translate into some sales.
Don't kill me.
And the
I wasn't
whole
tricking,
the
but-
whole Little Mermaid thing too, like, you know, like
Is that supposed to help with
yeah,
your sister?
They also knew
Yeah.
that like there was gonna be the controversy of like, oh, she's not white, she's not black, you know,
Yeah.
like so it's things like that where it's like, you know, people say any publicity is good publicity, but I think there is a certain point where it's like, is it worth it? Because are you creating longevity with this? Are you creating like an actual solid
Yeah.
Right.
fan base? Are you creating like actual buzz, or is it just buzz for buzz's sake? You know, and it actually just disappears, like it doesn't lead to anything.
And that's what we've been talking about recently on the pod, because I feel like we've been talking a lot about music, unoriginality. And
Yeah.
like we're saying, it's mid.
Yeah,
It's just mid.
yeah, yeah,
It's in this phase of mid right now.
yeah.
And I don't know. It's just
Remember when music used to music used to be new, not in the sense of like you would hear a new genre every year, but like you would hear something that
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
like, whoa, what is that? You know? And it could have been, it could be a sample. Like there are Kanye songs that I've heard where it was basically just him taking some weird 70s or
Yeah,
whatever.
like, I
80s
love that song Otis with Jay-Z.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the Otis Redding
Yeah.
like fucking sample, but it's
Yeah.
a great song. I love it. It's great. Yeah.
but it's used differently,
It is, I think. Yeah.
you know?
I think it is, yeah.
I don't know. But you bitches gotta do something.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of all you. And
But why is it the women?
Yeah.
What is that? What's up with that? Is it just coincidence or
all
what?
right, I'm gonna say something very controversial right now.
Hate pod part 2.
I'm just getting all this shit out because this is what we need. We need clips.
Yeah.
We need
Hot
clips.
takes.
We need hot takes and clips now. This is the only way you can make it in the game. Let me just clear some space, some air, so I can get the clip out.
Let's get some sexist comment in 3, 2, 1.
Women are not running the rap game at all. Don't lie to yourselves. I keep seeing this shit on Twitter. You guys are not
People
doing
think that?
anything. Yes.
Women think that.
Women think that, and some guys think that. They're trying to say that
'Kay,
the
those-
girls are running the game
Those
right
are
now.
simpy guys, man.
They're simps.
Yeah.
and loser hoes.
Those are some.
But it's
like,
also what we're kind of talking about, where it's like if you look at it on the surface and you'd be like, oh, who's in the top 10? Oh, Lotto, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, women are taking over right now. But what's the substance?
you don't think
of
that's
it, you know?
fabricated?
It's all fabricated.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't think that's fabricated? You don't
People
think they're pushing
are
the women
dumb.
more than the men
Exactly.
for obvious reasons?
For obvious fucking
for
reasons.
for whatever.
Because
For
of the times that we
equality,
live in.
feminism.
But these
everything?
girls can't sell.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like it's not rap, it's pop. You know, like they're
the end
not
of the day.
they're not they don't have a rap fan base. You know?
There's maybe, again, there's a handful of girl rappers. Ice Spice, baby. Ice Spice, for example.
Ice Spice might be the
She's the best one
only
right now.
exception. Yeah, like
That's crazy to think, but
She's
fuck.
the best one right now, and she wasn't supposed to be.
yeah.
But her and her team just keep making the right moves.
Yep.
And guess what? What has she sampled? Just the bikini bottom bullshit.
Yeah. And was that even a sample or it just sounded like that?
It's not,
beat?
I think it was this. I think they
I-
recreated it. If
Yeah,
anything.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not a fan of her flow, but that's just me.
that's fine.
Her flow's very weird to me.
It's her. It's that
off,
It's that New York drill shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
off
it is.
beat to me. I just.
You know what I'm gonna say, but I'm leaving it
What?
at that.
What?
Nothing. But no, yeah. There's only a handful of girls that are really doing it. That I could say, yeah, they are running shit in their world, but in the actual rap game, no, they're not doing shit. No, none of these girls are doing anything. Unfortunately,
You know, even 10 years ago when it only seemed like there was, or 15 years ago, you know, like in the 2000s when it only seemed like there was Missy and like Eve and Lil Kim and stuff. There was still like they were barring up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were actually rappers.
Yeah.
And
dropping good music.
yeah, and they had hits too.
Yeah.
So they had that combination of like they could rap
and
if they-
selling. My bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like we're fucking
They didn't. They weren't. Maybe they weren't the most popular, but they had their times,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't like, you know, at any given time, there was like 5 female rappers at the top or something in the top 10 or whatever. But they were actually rapping though.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Now it's just like
I mean, a lot of them are pop, like we talked about. Lotto,
yeah.
more pop.
That's what I mean. Yeah, like why are we calling them rappers? I know why, but
I
like,
listened. I,
'Cause, yeah.
yeah.
I listened to Lotto's top 5 songs on Spotify, and they're all pop songs.
Wait, did you say you have or just
I have
Oh.
just recently,
Yeah,
just because I was doing research for
yeah.
research purposes?
Yeah.
right. Yeah, they're all pop songs.
I know,
Very, very
you know,
pop
like I know
songs,
Coyle
like,
Ray had rap songs,
know,
before.
they're like
now
her
she's
songs
doing
are
like
as pop as what's her face? The what's her face? The light skinned girl.
All of them. They all look the same.
No, the main one. I'm forgetting her name. She's not a rapper. She's a pop artist. She's light skinned.
Doja.
Doja.
yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
blanked out on
yeah,
that.
who she said she
She's not a
wanted she
rapper.
wanted to do rap now because she said like
Lotto's
she's
music
bored
as
of
pop as her music.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
We
But
don't
yeah,
call
Doja-
Lotto
apparent-
a rapper, but we're not calling Doja a rapper.
Yeah,
But Doja, it was actually a pop star. That's why.
yeah,
But Doja's trying to hop into the rap bag.
yeah.
I don't think she should.
I think she could.
She can, but I don't think she
Doja's
should.
one of the artists that I actually fuck with.
I think she's secured enough.
Doja's
to,
in
if she
her
wanted
own-
to do a rap album. She
Doja's
can.
in a
Yeah.
different lane than these other
Oh,
girls.
1000%.
Yeah,
These other girls are. I hate to say it, they're just like little Nicki, Cardi B.
They're little,
clones.
yeah, they're little clones.
little
Yeah.
Cardi B, Nicki.
They're
Clones.
little clones hoping to make a name for themselves and do something in the game.
Yeah.
But no, start your OnlyFans and let's call it a night, all right? Or do something else productive with your life.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear a track from the 70s again with one of you girls on it.
yeah.
I'm tired of you.
Get your 1-2 hit and then stop making music.
And make sure your 1-2 hit is not already a hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Stupid
Yeah.
ass. Anyways, let me get away from this negativity.
Holy. Stupid ass.
Tell me, what do you guys want to go to next? Yeah, I don't know, man.
We have tech layoffs. We have Vice declaring bankruptcy. We have the Fast Furious. Let's do that later.
You want later? Okay.
Yeah. What's with this tech layoffs? What did you hear about this? What's happening there?
Okay, tech layoffs. Just kind of what's been happening overall as of recently with a lot of companies, Amazon, who else? Fucking Netflix.
Yeah.
Right.
Clubhouse just announced they're cutting like half of their staff,
Which I'm not.
which leaves them with like 4 people.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
I had big hopes for Clubhouse, but then I just gave up on it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just like I was so excited to like get into that space, and then for some reason it fell off for me.
It seemed like
Fell off for all of us.
Yeah. It seemed like a really good idea.
It is
at
a
the
really good
time.
idea to the point where Twitter. Well, that's the problem. I think in the
in the tech world, this happens.
It's very right now, yeah. So with tech, with social media, it's because of what is it, like three or four main. What do we got? Twitter, we got Facebook/Instagram.
Yeah.
Slash
Now
Meta.
now we have TikTok.
Yeah.
And what's the one? Is there one more after that? That's it, right? So there's literally three
Yeah.
companies basically.
Yeah.
Snapchat, sure. Snapchat's kind of fallen off, but we can say Snapchat.
Nobody owns them?
Snap Inc. It's their own
Oh.
company.
Their own thing, yeah.
They're a public company. Blah blah blah. So there's like four main social media companies.
And then like YouTube and Google, they kind of
Sure.
sometimes,
Okay,
they have
well,
their stuff. Right?
YouTube's a social media. It's also
Yeah.
a search engine.
Yeah.
So that's another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube's in their own lane. I think, to be honest, YouTube's king in terms of everything. In terms of watch time, in terms of attention, in terms of ad revenue, in terms of overall people on it, I think YouTube's top still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all these other companies wish they were YouTube, to be honest.
The only thing that they did in terms of like, what we're
can't
kind of
beat
talking
YouTube.
about is like YouTube did the shorts to kind of compete with TikTok.
Yeah, and
right?
YouTube Shorts are very popular.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, YouTube's king in my opinion in terms of like attention and ads and everything. Anyway, different story. So you got these four top companies that have been they're solidified, they're rooted into the whole system. Any new idea that any small tech company comes up with, one of these companies is gonna just fucking create their own or buy them out.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to make it as a new social media company. You
Yeah.
gotta have the thickest skin ever and not sell out, or just I don't know, like just win at it. Cause like that's what happened to fucking. I feel that's what happened to Clubhouse. Like they had a sick idea, and then all these other companies just started making their own
Yeah.
version.
Yeah.
And then people started getting away from it because we had Twitter
Yeah.
Spaces.
Yeah. So and then TikTok's the newest one, and they're run by a Chinese company, so they were able to do things a little differently, and they were able. I don't know how they did it. They did a very good job at not being ripped off right away, and actually built their own
We're
community.
spies.
Because I think TikTok, I think TikTok's the biggest one right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think TikTok has more people on it than Instagram. now.
Yeah.
I think.
Possibly.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure right now, overall, TikTok's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a scary app. I'm not on TikTok.
I
personally.
barely touch it.
None of us, I think,
Yeah,
use TikTok.
I got very intimidated by it.
That's
man.
the one
I go honestly, I just go on it to see some ass and tits from time to time, and
I was on it in 2019 when it was newer.
So Facebook is apparently still number one
Oh,
with
yeah?
2.96 billion.
actually that makes more sense. Because
User bait? Are you talking about user accounts or are you talking about time? Like,
what
there's
is
a big
MAU is the stat, monthly active users.
Facebook has the most.
that makes sense actually. If you think about it, Facebook
That's
having
global
the most,
though.
It's a global,
Yeah,
it's a global
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and a lot of old people are on there.
Exactly, yeah.
Right. I mean, with every social media app, as we know,
Like WhatsApp is third
Huh?
with
For-
2 billion.
I don't
yeah.
consider WhatsApp social
Yeah,
media.
Yeah.
But I know
It's
what you're saying.
It's a
Yeah.
messaging.
Yeah.
WhatsApp,
platform.
by definition, I guess, would be up there.
So YouTube has 2.2 billion, WhatsApp has 2 billion, Instagram has 2 billion, WeChat has 1.26 billion. That's
sense.
Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
TikTok
sense.
has 1 billion.
TikTok will surpass
Yeah.
most of these companies
Yeah.
eventually.
So is TikTok not used? Yeah, TikTok isn't used in China then, or
No, they are.
they are
100%
Yeah.
heavily.
That's
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
their, it's
So
their
should
shit.
they have like? Shouldn't take? Yeah, I don't know.
The only
numbers
thing
look
that'll
good
bring TikTok down is if governments start to ban it.
then. Yeah.
Like actually ban it, which
Yeah.
could happen. I mean, they've talked about it. But yeah, I forgot where we were going with this. To be
You
quite
went off,
honest,
you went off talking about tech stuff,
I know.
but basically we're going about the layoffs and
The
why
layoffs.
do you think they're happening?
Just like the economy is bad right now.
I think what
that's a big thing.
what I think is happening is they hired a bunch of people during lockdowns
Okay.
and they realized we don't need you.
There's a lot of things happening. The economy.
And AI is here.
I was gonna say that. So
LinkedIn
AI
has 900 million.
Yo,
crazy,
You're gonna
yo.
burn that whole building down.
a lot of these companies are preparing for AI.
Yeah.
A lot of these companies are. I mean, the economy is not the greatest right now. I mean, certain banks are falling. Stock market's not the greatest. Not as strong as it should be.
Yeah.
Inflation's really high. They're trying to cut costs. Depends on which tech company you're talking about. So you're talking about Netflix. That's a whole other conversation. Because streaming's
Hey.
it's too much competition. There's too many streaming sites.
Yup.
Netflix was like the only one for a long time.
Yep.
Now there's like 10 other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they're sharing the market. And now it's they're spending tons of money on content creation. And now they can't sustain it. They can't. They're like, fuck. It's expensive to make shows, good shows.
And that's what Netflix hasn't done in a long time.
Well, then that's why they're relying on this true crime shit because it's cheap to make.
Yeah.
Right. And these like reality shows like Love Is Blind and what's that one where everyone's like attractive and they try not to fuck each other? Whatever that one's called.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking
Hot or something.
about. Yeah.
I forget. What the fuck's it called? Whatever.
What was that?
My pants.
Just scratch the pants to think, yo.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot what it's called. Whatever. They're just fucked. They're just fucked. And then their user base going down because of their password sharing thing.
Yep.
I'm sure that's not helping.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think they're making. I don't have Netflix anymore. You guys have Netflix?
I do. I don't use it. I told my girl, you pay for that.
Don't kill me. Well, it's expensive. It's like to get. Is it like $20 now?
Yeah.
To get without ads.
Yeah, when I was
For
done.
multi users, it's like $25 or something like that.
Yeah,
If you want to use it on 2 different devices
that's crazy.
in 2 different locations,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
$25.
yeah.
Basically, what we've had
Yeah.
originally for like 16 is now 25.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just stupid.
And like 5 years ago, it was like $10.
Yeah.
Now it's like double, more
Yeah.
than double.
And everybody else is like still 10, 12.
And the content is worse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there was way more shit when you were paying 10
Yeah,
a
there
month.
was
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
not like there was more like not just Netflix original content. There was like it was like 50-50. It was like good good movies not made by Netflix, classic movies,
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
And of
different
course,
types
you know,
of
they lost a
shows.
lot of that stuff once Disney and
Well,
HBO
exactly.
and stuff. But
they
still,
lost
like,
all the Marvel and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that, blah blah blah. So then they had to fill the void with their shows.
yeah.
And then they're like, shit, really good shows like Stranger Things and You and all these other shows. They can't have all these shows. They're gonna have to make some crappy shows to fill in the fucking space. Just like how fucking cable TV fills in their space with weird shitty shows.
Yeah.
And this is all that's happened if you really look at it.
Yeah.
We were basically in cable TV once again.
Yeah.
In a weird way where you're scrolling through and there's nothing to watch.
Yeah. And not even just that. You have all different types of
Except that
providers,
one
all
show
different
that
types of
comes around.
subscriptions that you have to pay for now
Yeah.
from all different types of people so that you can watch this type of shit over here and watch this type of shit over here.
And that's why YouTube's king, because it's free.
Yep.
It's fucking free and it's unlimited new shit that comes out every fucking day.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Gotta love it. That's why I love YouTube. I just repurchased YouTube Premium today.
And
actually.
if you want to step it up and pay a little, YouTube Premium's crazy good.
Yeah, YouTube Premium is good. I don't like the price of it, but it's good. I only get it when I get a little discount on it. But it's really good.
Entertainment, all you need is YouTube and Twitter, bro. You're good to go.
And I'm good.
That's some
Yo,
entertainment
have
right
you seen
there.
they're dropping accounts have been dropping full length movies on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, the Super Mario movie.
Yeah.
I was dying. I was on Twitter the other day, and everyone was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna." The tweet was, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna drop the Super
Yeah.
Mario movie."
Yeah, bro. And it's funny because
And I saw it from like 7 different accounts, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck's going on?"
it's
It was
funny because
a
the only
video
reason
cam,
why they're
but-
able to is because of the whole Twitter blue shit, or having to buy your verification now. It gives you access. One of the features is that you can have unlimited, or not unlimited, but you can have longer videos that you can
We're just
upload.
uploading full length movies on
Yeah,
Twitter, bro.
It's fucking
Sick.
hilarious.
That's actually crazy.
yeah, man.
Fucking Elon, dude.
No, it's really good.
I like what Elon's doing with Twitter.
I do too. People are like, "Oh, Twitter's gonna be
think,
dead."
I think he's the best thing to come to Twitter in a while. Twitter was Jack Dorsey's a genius in his own right, but I mean, I think he fucking fell off that shit a while ago.
I will say I have seen a lot more killings on Twitter. Like I just see so much more
Oh.
violence.
Yeah,
know?
I've unintentionally watched people get murdered on Twitter, and I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know if it's an Elon thing, but
It's definitely
before
happened, yeah.
Elon was
I-
there,
I
I
saw
never
it.
saw that shit.
I saw it, but I didn't see it as much as I see it now. Like
I
I'm
don't know.
scrolling, I'm
Yeah.
looking at, so this is funny. Oh, she's bad. What the fuck?
I've seen some.
This guy just got murdered in the back of an Uber. I saw this while sitting right over there when I got here.
Did you see the one where the guy? It was in Brazil, apparently. The guy, it was at a gas station, and the guy was, I guess it was a road rage incident before, and some guy got out of his car and he just started like booting the bumper of this guy's pickup. The dude gets out of his car and just like unloads like 5 bullets into him.
I didn't see that one
Fucking
yet.
died.
I'll probably see it before I leave here.
Did you see the one with the lady in the factory where she got fucking
Oh, yep. I saw
twisted
that.
up in the? Dude, I was like, I sat there for a minute, and just thought about life after that. No, dude, it was very disturbing.
Like
Like,
the-
I didn't think a body could twist like that.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, and that's what the bad thing. It's just popping up on your Twitter feed. Again, I'm laughing. I'm looking at all this funny, great shit, and then all of a sudden that happens, and I'm like, oh,
And then it's porn, and then it's that.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, you're going through so many
a
different.
girl getting her back blown out, and then I'm like, whoa, and then a murder, and then something
Oh,
funny,
that's a weird boner.
and then some
You-
news,
You have a boner, and then the next.
Yeah. and then I hear about some TTC delays, and like I'm done, bro.
It's a fucking mixed bag, bro. And it's like you're not even following these accounts. You're just seeing it.
Yeah.
It's like how?
I hate it.
It's a weird For You page now where it's like,
Endless
okay,
scroll.
that I don't like about Twitter, but I do like how I like Twitter now.
Yeah,
Twitter's pretty sick now.
I'm enjoying
I don't
it.
mind the Twitter blue shit, whatever. If you want to pay for that, that's cool.
Yeah, do
I'm
your
not.
thing.
People get judged for that. I don't care, whatever.
Yeah,
I've thought about it. I'm not on Twitter that much. You know, maybe our company account should get blue. I don't know.
yeah, good. How much is it?
We don't use the Twitter, but if we start using it, it's $8. I don't know if it's $8. That's American, right?
Probably like 11.
Yeah,
Mm.
something like that. You get the
$10
check
bucks.
mark. I don't know.
Lost in Talks podcast.
R/the Donald taken down. R/the Fappening taken down, bro.
R.I.P. the fappening.
They took down the Fappening. True,
fappening.
true femcells. There was like a feminist version of whatever.
Thanks, Ian.
Watch people die.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ian had to just let us know about his favorite Reddit pages that got taken down.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm
It was
sorry.
great.
I'm sorry for your
Dark
loss.
hours of the night.
I'm sorry.
Do you think they're still operating in some capacity on the internet? I mean, obviously they are.
They're probably in like hidden little groups. or
Yeah.
something. You can make private subreddits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can
Just
do
gotta get
stuff
an
like
invite.
that. These are just like public ones that were taken down.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, most of these shouldn't exist. I'm just talking about how Reddit off cam. We were talking about how Reddit has changed, you know, over the last 10 years to a website that was kind of like the Wild West, like 4chan. Now it was like the 4chan, like alternate. It was like 4chan and Reddit. You know, those are like two fucking sites that are just like crazy. And Reddit's more like a very, very tame now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No politics, no controversial anything.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah,
I feel you.
whatever. It's all good.
All right, so I'm gonna say this right now. You got to think about it, okay?
Go ahead.
We got the Hear Me Outs coming up,
Hear me out.
so you got to let us know somebody that you're attracted to. Celebrity, movie character, preferably humanish. Maybe
Right.
if you wanted, you
Like I
could
can
do,
pick an alien
You could do an alien.
you could
or
do
a
an alien,
robot.
but as long as it makes sense,
Yeah.
you know,
or a robot.
an
you
alien
know?
or something like that. As long as it makes sense, you know, it would do whatever.
Yeah.
Even a cartoon character if you want, because it opens it up a bit. Do you have any now, or you need a minute?
Yeah, bro. Mrs. Puff. From,
Just because, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yo,
That's
we'll
solid.
get
That's
right into
solid.
it.
Yeah,
Mrs.
yeah, yeah,
Puff
yeah.
from
Mrs.
fucking
Puff is not bad.
SpongeBob, bro.
Yeah,
Because you said Pizzagate, I'm like, there's pictures I've seen of young Hillary Clinton, and I'm like, yo,
yeah, I see some of
yeah,
those too.
Young Hillary Clinton.
yeah,
All right.
I'm
yeah.
gonna hit you guys.
Is
with
that
mine.
actually your choice or?
That's one, yeah.
I got a couple.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mine is Moaning Myrtle.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Moaning Myrtle when Harry's in the bathtub, and
Yeah.
she's up in there diving around in the water and shit, getting all real weird and shit.
Yeah, she had that giggle.
I kind of felt it.
Yeah.
As a
yeah.
kid, I was like, yo,
Yeah,
Moaning.
I gotta
Myrtle?
think about my choice.
yeah.
Yeah, Moaning Myrtle. She was really
Like human
she did
choice.
it for me when I was younger. I was also gonna say the octopus lady from Little Mermaid,
Ursula.
Ursula. Jeez, there's just something sexy about her, you know.
Yeah, she's got that confidence.
Pick a human,
yeah.
like a person, like an actual
Yeah.
person, though, because I'm curious.
Moaning Myrtle was technically
No, like a person, like a real person.
a real person.
They don't have to be alive, I guess. They could be dead now. you wanna go that far back.
You know,
Wicked Witch
honestly-
of the West, you know, maybe.
So kill
The
me.
Mother Teresa.
Yo.
No, I kind of like Judge Judy.
yeah. You know when
Shit.
she has that ponytail now? I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
I
It's
like
like
the
how-
switch up. I like the switch up. And
Yeah.
she's got that. I want her to kind of talk to me
Talk
like
to
that.
me
Yeah.
bad. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Talk down to me.
Yeah. I would never want her to say anything nice to me ever.
No.
Yeah.
Treat me horribly.
Yeah.
You feel me? Judge Judy.
Yeah. I feel that.
Who do I want to pick?
Roseanne.
Just call you the N word.
Oh man.
I'm
damn.
joking. Yeah, those are a couple. There's just some good ones, you know. Let's just think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. We'll come back to it in a bit.
Potential ones, if I actually want to say if that's true. I'll think about it for a
Yeah,
second.
think about
Yeah.
it. But for now, we wanted to do a nice little talk about Fast and the Furious quick. You know, the new movie's coming out soon.
Yeah.
New cast of folks. We got Jason Momoa.
Yeah, I think he's the main bad guy.
He's the main
Yeah.
baddie.
I think that's fitting. When I saw it, when I
yeah.
found out about that,
Yeah,
I'm like, that makes sense.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
To
He's
put
fair.
him in that, he's in that realm of characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of those actors.
Yeah,
he's in
yeah,
their he's in their space.
in
Yeah.
that space. Yeah,
I mean the fucking
I really
questionably
would've-
talented actors that are in this
Yeah.
over massive budget
Yeah.
world of
Yeah.
action. Go on.
I think they really
Yeah.
could have done some type of series where they do put like the Avengers or some type of superheroes with the Fast and Furious.
Like a
crew.
mashup.
A good mashup would be sick.
Yeah, you know, we haven't really got though, like in terms of unoriginality, we haven't really got like a nice mashup in a while. You know, like a
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, or
Power
even like
Rangers thing.
a fucking Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron. You
Yeah.
know, like those shits were hot. Like it was
Good times.
those like comedy like sitcoms or whatever where they'd have like the people would walk on or whatever. Like it's nice to have
Like a
that.
mix, like a
Yeah.
fusion of two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the last one was or whatever. I know there's like Simpsons Family Guy. They did that.
Yeah.
once.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did
yeah,
that
yeah.
too.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, let's go through the Fast and Furious movies. All right, we don't have to, talk about every single
Yeah.
moment of each one, but
Yeah.
kind of just got to rank them. Ranking the Fast and Furious movies, in your opinions, what do you think is maybe the best, the worst, or even your top three or something like
Hobbs
that?
and Shaw.
Yeah.
That Hobbs and Shaw, bro.
I don't think that
Bro,
counts.
I
bro.
saw
Does
that
not
movie
count
in
at all.
theaters, ripped as fuck.
That's your bad.
I was like three spliffs, bro, deep, and I'm like, this is terrible. I couldn't even enjoy it high.
That's horrible.
I was just like, what happened? Nothing happened.
Yeah.
It was just like a bunch of explosions and like big buff dudes like
Yeah.
yelling,
Yeah.
and then that was it.
No, man, fuck that
was
shit.
just like,
I
what?
never saw that shit. 'cause
I didn't even
knew-
understand the plot.
I just don't know.
Just shit was happening.
I don't know why my friends like to go see shit movies for. I think I've brought this up on the podcast before, but I'll never forget when Zach tried to convince me to go watch The Last Airbender. I'm like, he tried to really get me to come out.
Yo, Jamal, let's go
bro,
see
we're
it, bro.
all going, and I'm like, I'm not watching that piece of shit
Yeah.
movie.
And he comes back to you. Yeah, it was shit.
It was garbage. And I'm like, exactly. I told you. Zach just likes horrible movies generally, overall.
Don't kill me.
But anyways, let's start with Fast and the Furious, the first one. We're gonna just go through Fast and the Furious. We're gonna call them all Fast and the Furious just because it gets confusing.
Yeah, exactly. Because the
First
fourth one,
one.
I think, is called Fast and Furious or The Fast or something.
Something
yeah.
like that.
Too
Yeah.
fast, too furious.
So the first one, how did you guys feel about the first Fast?
By the
and
way, I'm
Furious?
barely in this combo because I've only seen like 2 of them.
And that's despicable.
And Hobbs and Shaw.
That's disgusting. I don't know how you.
I've only
you
seen like
made
the
it
first
this
one,
far.
and I've seen most of Fast 7, and I've seen the first one, and I've seen
You don't
Tokyo
even
Drift.
know the story, man.
I don't know the
And
story.
that's the thing.
I really don't.
That's why you don't
know?
appreciate it because it's actually so fucking good.
Can I say Michelle Rodriguez would be on that list of
No, she doesn't count
why?
because she's not ugly.
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be like ugly.
No,
It has
just
to be
people that's
somebody-
not like people would be
She's
like,
like-
"Yo, what the fuck?" You know?
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be
yeah.
like whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah. Same Michelle Rodriguez is like calling out just a regular girl.
Yeah.
It's kind of like masculine.
Yeah, but
But she's like bisexual,
Kinda
I think.
scares
right?
me.
Or- yeah.
I don't care. It's
Yeah.
just beat
She's not gay.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Okay.
She's a little gay.
Yeah, she was dating somebody famous, like Cara
yeah.
Delevingne or something.
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
right. I think she
Shit
was.
like that. Yeah.
Let's go. You guys talk about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah.
'cause
Fast.
First one, yeah, I've only watched. That's the one I've watched the least.
Same.
So I remember it, but I barely remember it. You know, and I remember as a kid, I was like, I enjoyed this movie. Like I watched it a few times whenever it was on or whatever. But yeah, that's the one that's probably not the least memorable, but the one that I just don't remember the most. You know,
Yeah, and I would say again, I agree with you. I've watched that one the least,
but it's not the worst one.
But it's not the worst
yeah,
one.
Yeah, exactly.
It kind of sets up the relationship between all the characters, and
Yeah.
that's why it kind of makes sense when you see the first one, you understand later on why that whole family
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
makes so
yeah.
much sense.
Poor family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It really set the tone of like who the main characters are, even if it didn't have like Ludacris, Tyree, like it was just Paul Walker and Vin Diesel and like Michelle Rodriguez and Jordana Brewster.
Yeah.
Is like just the main, but it's like the dynamic between Paul Walker and Vin
Vin.
Diesel
Yeah.
and the family and involving the car world because they weren't doing crazy shit. They were just racing at that
Yeah.
time.
But it was
They weren't-
about cars. And
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's, and I'm not a fan, but I feel like even for me, that's when I kind of fell off. Like the interest.
Again, you need to watch the movies.
But it was about cars, but it was also about
But I
the
think a
relationship.
lot of people
this-
agree with that.
No, but it was also about like this cop
And
who
the people who gave
turned.
up are the people
Yeah.
who were down for the cars and that culture.
You guys,
It was like a car guy movie. It was a car guy movie.
You don't get it. That's why. You don't get it.
I don't, because
You
it's
don't.
stupid.
It's not. It's not dumb.
It's
That's
like-
the
See,
thing.
like if it was
Dumb-
just the
dumb
first
action,
movie,
bro.
then
Dumb
it was a
guy
car
action.
movie. It was a car movie.
It was
If
a
it was
car
just for
movie.
one
Such a
movie.
bro
honestly,
movie.
the
First two, or three.
Three.
Yeah.
first three movies
yeah.
are real car
Such
movies.
a bro movie, bro.
So Fast and Furious 1, Fast and the Furious 2,
Yeah.
enjoyable, entertaining movie. Not the best,
Yeah.
but enjoyable.
Yeah.
We get introduced to Tyrese.
More comedy, yeah.
Ludacris.
Yeah, it was a better like kind of buddy, like a thing you watch turn up with your friends kind of
Yeah,
thing,
a
like,
great movie.
Yeah.
Great car culture in that movie
Yep.
as well.
Fucking what's her name, bro? Devin Aoki.
She's so sweet in that, and I was really hoping Luda would,
Mm-hmm.
he held it down, but I wish she was in some of the other.
Yeah,
movies.
yeah. She could have been a main cast.
She
I
could
think.
have been
yeah.
main cast for
Yeah.
sure. I wonder why they didn't bring her back.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's that great of an actor either.
Yeah, that might be it. Because in like what else? She was only in like Sin City.
None
and
of
she
them
didn't
are.
talk in
Wait,
that.
what? Did I say that?
And she was in some other movie.
None of them are. What?
You're a hater, bro.
Paul Walker, I think, was a good actor. I've seen him in other movies.
Paul Walker is, I think everybody agree he was just the everyone's kind of favorite,
He was like the most talented guy. I
other
think, there.
than Han.
Yeah,
Han,
Han
I think,
is, yeah,
Han,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
is the best character in the whole series.
Yeah,
but then Paul's right after that.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so Tokyo Drift, you have that one. That one is special because we go to Japan. It's a different setting.
Yeah,
It's not technically the third movie,
exactly. It was like,
but
a
you
spin-off
don't
kind
know
of thing.
that until later.
Yeah,
And that's why it's so important that you watch it, because then you understand why shit changes and why you lose the car culture, because the car culture was in the future and the past, but it's kind of in the middle.
Holy fuck! There's a fucking web of.
There's a
Yeah.
there's a
timeline.
lot.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
It's like the
yes.
Zelda timeline.
And that's why it's
Yeah.
so
fuck
important.
is? Yeah.
Yes.
God damn.
So Tokyo Drift is extra sick because
Is this?
they really played homage to the guys that created drifting and
Yeah.
shit like that.
yeah.
And then they actually had them in the movie.
Mm.
And then they actually had real drifting. This was one of the movies where I think 95% of the driving was actually real.
Yeah, yeah. You can feel that too.
And you could
Yeah.
definitely feel it and see
Yeah,
it, and you
yeah.
could just tell all the talent and shit that's kind of going on
Yeah.
within that movie. And then of course we get introduced to Han and that white dude, that cowboy dude.
Yeah.
He's kind of just whatever.
He was like, I think they were looking for like a Paul Walker type so
Yeah.
that it didn't seem so jarring that we're doing this like same franchise but different movie, different kind of world. At the beginning it seems like a different world, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it was kind of like, let's get somebody who like kind of looks like Paul Walker to kind of fill that role,
Yeah. Then Fast, whatever it is, the next one.
That was called like The Fast and the Furious or Fast
Yeah.
and Furious. Or
Now
something,
remind
yeah.
what is the story in that one? I can't recall.
Yeah.
Fully. That one I can't fully remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly what happens in that movie. That's not the bank one. That's Fast 5, right?
The bank one.
That's the one where they take the fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
have
That's
the fucking-
yeah.
that's
Because
Fast Five.
that's when The Rock comes in.
Yeah,
5.
that's when-
Yeah.
yeah, The
4
Rock is
is
introduced.
the 4 is
one I-
the
Fourth one is the one where they're driving through the fucking thingy. They have to do some type of race. Shit, how do I say this? Hold on. Fourth Fast.
So what are we at now in terms of
4 and 5. So 4. So
what's the newest one?
10.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But then Hobbs
gotta
and Shaw
cut it.
doesn't count as one, so
I
they have
underst-
11 movies, I think.
Yeah, I understand
Yeah.
Hobbs and Shaw's some
Yeah.
Yeah.
weird spin-off.
Yeah.
I think The Rock or some shit.
Yeah.
Vin
Yeah,
Diesel.
there was a lot of politics at that point once
Vin
The Rock
Diesel
got in.
wanted his own movie or something
Yeah.
without The Rock. Or
Yeah.
and then Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Jason Statham's was he in the movies?
He came in the sixth one?
Sixth, okay.
No, he's
Seventh?
Seventh
Seventh one.
one. He's the one where Paul
7.
Yeah.
passed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
So the sixth one was
His brother.
Jason Statham's brother was the main guy, but he was also part of like the end storyline of the Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
So that's how it all ties together.
That's how it ties
Yeah,
together.
the brother thing wasn't that really dumb? Like this whole time he's his
So
brother?
in Hobbs and Shaw, the white girl is Jason Statham's sister, and then
Yeah,
Helen
yeah,
Mirren's
yeah.
the mom. That's when it like
Wasn't
that's when
there-
it.
See, that's
the brother.
dumb.
See the brother, I'm like cool because
I
it
thought
was
the
like
brother
oh,
thing was
when
dumb.
Jason Statham got introduced as the guy's brother, it's like no, that makes sense.
Yeah,
'cause
that
it's
makes
Jason
sense.
Statham.
I thought
Jason
people thought that
Statham.
was dumb.
No, 'cause it was like
weird,
because it was like
weird way
this
to
guy's
cover
like-
up some weird plot hole.
It's like a final boss, but then you're like he was not really the final boss. Then Jason Statham comes in, you're like oh okay, now
Yeah.
it makes sense.
You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And because you saw his younger brother, you're like, oh, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I remember, I'll never.
they don't
forget-
even like look alike, and it
It,
makes
it
no
doesn't
sense.
matter. They're white.
They're white guys.
They're white
Yeah.
guys. It doesn't fucking matter. Vin Diesel does not look like his sister.
Yeah.
in the
Fucking John Cena, bro.
Yeah.
Is his brother.
And John Cena is his brother.
John
later on.
Cena's in the
Yeah.
When does
He's
he
in the
come
last
in?
He comes in the last one that dropped
Yeah.
before.
So he was the bad guy, and then he's Vin Diesel's brother, and then
Right,
he becomes the good guy. Yeah.
Cena's his brother.
Yeah.
I thought that was so dumb.
Yeah.
No, man, no.
It
Me
was
and the guys
they
I
had
used
white
to
dads.
work with at the pool store, we were like watching a trailer, and we're like, John Cena's Jason Statham's brother. We're like, what the fuck's going
Now,
on?
okay, so
Like this is what?
the
Hey,
I'm
fourth,
he's
back.
Vin Diesel's brother.
Sorry, I'm Vin Diesel's
yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
the
He
fourth-
comes back. I'm Vin Diesel's brother.
The fourth movie is the one where I think they reintroduce Han in this one, and his.
okay.
I believe so.
So stupid. Sorry,
think-
guys. It's kind of stupid when you break it down.
But that's what
But
you have to
I
watch it.
understand
You
its
have to
energy.
watch it
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
understand.
I understand it
because
you shouldn't take it seriously.
no, it's entertainment. It's a movie.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
wrestling, bro.
It's
Yeah,
a
exactly.
movie,
It's an
yeah.
action. It's an action
Yeah,
movie.
it's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
action
It's like
movie.
fucking WWE, bro.
I'm not saying this is compelling shit. I'm saying that it's really good stuff that people think is dumb because they watch the trailers and they're like, why is anybody seeing this anymore? Why are they coming out with a 10th movie, 11th movie? You know what I mean?
I mean, they make lots of money.
But that's what makes it interesting is because once you get to the fourth or fifth movie, you start understanding, oh, these guys flipped the fucking script.
Yeah, and it's
Because
also the director changed at that
the
point
director's
too.
changed, and this was supposed to fail because Tokyo Drift, when it came out, nobody really fucked with it that
Yeah.
much.
Really?
No, it grew on people after they watched the fourth and the fifth movie,
Yeah.
Maybe
and then they said, "Oh,"
Because they had this ending that like kind of ties in because you have Vin Diesel show up at the end of Tokyo Drift, but it wasn't like people were like, oh, what does that mean? How does this connect? It wasn't until the fourth and the fifth one where you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then you realize that when Vin Diesel shows up at the end, that's the future.
Yeah. So the fourth and fifth movie were actually in the past, and then Tokyo Drift catches you up into the future. Then you move on to six.
I think
7.
fourth, fifth, and the sixth.
Yeah.
were
So
all in
four,
the past.
4 and 5 is a prequel to Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it goes 1, 2.
And you learn how Han actually died.
timeline wise, it goes 1, 2, 4, 5, 3.
4,
Sure,
5, 6.
Isn't
3, I think.
technically
4, 5,
3.
6, 3.
Yeah.
Sorry, 4, 5. Oh, 4, 5, and 6 are before Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically 4 is 3.
Yes.
yes. yes.
Technically,
Technically,
five
you know,
is
yeah.
4,
So it's actually
and 6
pretty
is
easy to think of
5.
because Tokyo Drift isn't. Tokyo Drift isn't 3. You know,
isn't
so
a
you
3.
just take it out and then it's. And Fast and Furious. Actually, yeah, no, they called Fast 5. Yeah.
technically Tokyo Drift in the timeline is 6.
Sure.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
and then 7,
7, 8, 9,
9 are all,
Are all in
in
order.
the same.
Yeah.
As
order.
far unless they flip it on us again.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're like, no, this is all a
Which
dream.
you know the only problems with that is because they bring back the guy from Tokyo Drift who was already like in his 20s playing a high schooler,
Yeah.
and then 20 years later now he's got to play himself still as a high schooler. So in the newest movies he's still like 20.
Actually, he's not actually a high schooler. I rewatched it recently.
Oh, he was like held back a lot or whatever.
No, he didn't go to the school with them. He was just rich, remember?
Oh, okay.
He just was rich and he had whips and nobody understood. Everyone asked him, yo, where'd you get your money from? Where'd you get your money from?
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, yo, I just did some shit before." You're like, da 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 da. Everybody else was in high school. He was
No,
in
but
the
he was
drifting
still,
scene.
But he's still like high school age though, right?
But
Oh, he's supposed to be whatever age he is, which is like I'm guessing like late 20s,
I'll ask
30s.
you guys a question. You might know the answer. So, like you said, The Rock came in 5, right?
Yeah.
And 5 is technically a prequel to Tokyo Drift. Where's The Rock in Tokyo Drift? Where is he? What is he doing?
He's not in that
He's
movie.
just a cop.
Because he's just a
what's-
cop.
Those
What are
guys
these
aren't.
other
Those guys
characters?
None
aren't
of
on
those
his
characters
ra-
are in it.
They're not on his radar yet. Like,
Okay.
because he's he's not dealing with them yet.
Basically, what happens after Fast 5 is they all escape and they run away. Or Fast 6.
Do you understand what I'm saying? If he's in 5 and 5's a prequel to Tokyo Drift, or in Tokyo Drift, where is he? Because he's already there.
He doesn't need to be there because he has
Nobody-
nothing to do
nobody-
with
Because these
Tokyo.
characters, because I don't think they planned it out that far ahead.
No,
No,
no, no,
no.
no.
When they
and that's
shot
the point.
Tokyo Drift, they didn't think
Exactly,
No,
yeah.
Dwayne Rock
and
Johnson
that's what makes it so
is
good.
gonna be.
But the only character from the other movies in Tokyo Drift is Vin
not-
Diesel at the
It's
end.
not Star Wars where they had the shit planned out.
No.
No. That's
But that's what makes it sicker, though, is they tied it all together,
They were
yeah.
able to tie it all together because after
Yeah.
Tokyo Drift, the franchise was failing.
Yeah.
So they had to say, fuck the cars. Let's add some fucking explosions.
Yeah.
Michael Bay. This
And that's what they
some
did.
story, you know?
And that's what they did. And it
Yeah.
came out really fucking good.
Yeah.
It came out really fucking good.
I mean, to be fair, like if you, 10 movies of Cars, it would have probably failed.
That's what I'm saying.
Probably would have.
No,
If
3
they-
movies of Cars, it would have failed.
Three
Yeah.
movies of cars, it technically failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So, no, they
technically
wouldn't have
failed.
made it to 10.
No.
That's what
No.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and that's why it makes it so good because
But
they were
also-
able to turn around a bad situation.
They're also the way they keep the franchise alive. I think is actually introducing new fucking popular actors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
see
now
with
you got
with 4,
Momoa,
5,
you had
6 what
Cena
they did, they were
before,
like,
and then
let's
you
bring back all the characters that people like for these movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then make it like this ensemble cast, and then also turn up the action. So then 4, 5, 6, you had this natural pay. I mean, the 6 by the 6 one, there's some crazy. I mean, they're all crazy shit going on, but by the 6th one, it's like fucking Vin Diesel jumping across the
across the
highway
fucking
or-
highway.
It kind of
Yeah.
gets
Catching
ridiculous.
this bitch in the
Yeah.
air and then slamming into a car.
Kind of gets
He
ridiculous.
jumped across,
Yeah.
like, I don't even know what the gap was,
Yeah.
bro. It was crazy.
About as ridiculous as Statham falling off an airplane and living
Yeah, yeah.
when he hits the ground.
Yeah.
Cranked, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cranked level shit.
But Crank
bro.
was Crank. But then that's what it's like, though. Crank is, I would say, is even more extreme.
Yeah.
But it's along those lines of entertainment and action that it keeps you in the movie, and you know it's dumb,
Yeah.
but you fuck with it because that's just the world that they're
Exactly.
in. You know
And
what I mean?
they brought the
Animals.
right people in too. Yeah, they brought in big names, but The Rock, Jason Statham, that adds that credibility of okay, this is a crazy
brought,
movie.
like Stallone into that world. I know he's kind of old, but I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
Ooh, that'd be Vin's dad.
Yeah. But I think they showed a flashback, but I don't know if he's dead or whatever. I
don't know.
Yeah.
Like Stallone or someone like
Yeah.
that coming in.
What if
Who do
that's a
you guys
surprise
want to
at the
see come into the franchise that hasn't been?
yeah.
Stallone's really old, but I think he could still do it. It'd be interesting. And we're just gonna throw 80s fucking
Like De Niro would be sick.
De Niro
Yeah.
or
Somebody like,
fucking
yeah, that's
Mickey
what- Yeah.
Rourke or some shit.
Leo.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know
That'd be-
about
that would never happen.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they
That
could.
would never happen.
I don't think they'd want to pay him for that.
No, I could definitely see like a.
I'm trying to think of like an old car movie, you know,
I
that
would have
honestly.
honestly. It's sad. I would have said Bruce Willis, but no, that's not gonna happen.
I was gonna say Bruce Willis like Mad Maxy type shit.
Yeah.
Oh, what about
Even
You said Mad Max. What's his name?
Yeah.
Mel.
Sorry.
Mel Gibson.
Mel.
No, the guy who plays Mad Max. What's his name?
Oh, Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
I think he's too.
Too
think
cool.
he's too up for. Yeah.
Tom
too up-
Hardy, you couldn't get because he's like a Leo as well.
Yeah,
You couldn't get
Too,
him.
too high quality actor.
Yeah, he's too high
Yeah.
quality.
You need a more
You
like.
need somebody that's a little bit lower down. You know,
Those
but
guys
still
pick their roles.
respected
You know what I
and
mean?
cool.
Like they know what they
Yeah.
they choose what they want.
I would say their biggest actor there is technically The Rock.
Yeah.
He is the biggest one.
Yeah, and I would say again, adding to that whole.
to be honest,
Like they
Vin-
don't have Oscar nominated actors
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. I
Yeah.
know what you're saying. And like to be fair, like Vin Diesel is kind of like that's all he's known for at this
Yeah.
point is Fast and Furious.
No, he's not.
I think it's his main thing though.
You think so? But you know where he makes the most money?
Where?
I am Groot.
Yeah.
Don't forget,
Yeah.
he's Groot. Vin Diesel's Groot.
Does he really make more money doing that? I don't believe he.
That's
makes
like
Those
a
are Marvel
It's like a
movies.
crazy $1 billion franchise. Yeah.
I don't believe he makes more money though.
Are you sure?
And I think I would say Vin Diesel's probably one of the highest paid people in Fast and Furious since he's been there since the beginning.
Yeah. For
he's
sure.
the main character.
I guess he is technically. That's what I mean. Maybe that's why he hates The Rock because The Rock's like sharing the fame with him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean,
But
it's
it's one of those things where it's like I always felt bad that happened because like you understand why The Rock took it to the
because
next
The Rock
level.
is a bigger actor than
Once
him.
The Rock came in, that's when the explosions and all the extra shit happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This man was fucking ripped a fucking machine gun off off the helicopter or something.
With his bare hands.
Yeah, broke his cast by just flexing.
He flexed, and he's always sweating. Yeah. There's never a shot with him where he's not sweating.
Sweating,
in the
but
movie.
not. He's never like panting or tired. He's just sweating always.
He's just
That
talking.
that guy's like
I remember the first time they
The Rock
introduced him.
is fucking a joke.
I remember the first time they introduced him. It's nighttime, and he's on a plane and is sweating.
The Rock is a meme.
It's so
bro.
hilarious.
That guy's on so much fucking steroids.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
yeah, man.
He's fucking on roids,
He's
bro.
just doing his thing.
You ever
bro.
see his like cheat day? He like shows his cheat days
Yeah.
on like on social media.
No, I've never seen him.
Just like piles of pancakes and fucking piles of bacon
And hookers.
and then like fucking trend.
Yeah. The one thing I did like as well about those movies, with that whole it's fake, the disbelief, is how strong Vin Diesel is compared to The Rock.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're
yeah.
going toe to toe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, man, The Rock would fucking
Yeah.
fold you. But Vin, he's holding himself up out here.
He
and
had the
he's doing
family
crazy
power.
shit.
That's what
Yeah,
in
the power of
the
family.
story. That's what it
That's
is.
what
you know?
happens. Anytime they do something to his family or his sister or something, he goes ballistic.
Yeah.
And then he like folds The Rock.
He always finds some wrench for some reason.
That scene was crazy. though. That scene was dramatic. That was probably one of my favorite
Yeah,
scenes
yeah,
when
yeah,
him and Rock they first
Yeah,
fight,
yeah.
bro. It's
that Vin
fucking
Diesel
crazy.
face when he's just like, yeah,
And she's like, his sister's like, stop!
yeah,
And then he fucking picks up the wrench and he slaps it, and you're like, oh, he killed The Rock. But I know he didn't. But he killed him.
yeah,
I'm
It's
Groot.
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
I'm Groot.
But after 7, yes, there's a decline.
yeah. Because they went so far that like
And Paul Walker died.
yeah, exactly.
It just
that
wasn't
too, yeah.
fully the same anymore.
There is a case to be made that it should have stopped there, but obviously they want to keep it going.
I think
'cause
most
there's money.
franchises shouldn't make it to 10. So I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why.
Yeah.
No matter how amazing you think the fucking story is,
Yeah.
I think it runs dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
After like 6, 7.
And that's where the decline starts.
Fucking
tough. It's tough.
9, they had 7.
It's
They
tough, man, to
were
keep it
driving through fucking hotels.
Yeah.
You remember they were dashing the building? Was that 7?
in Dubai or
Yeah,
Abu
yeah,
Dhabi or
yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
They have the whip. They have the
They
world's
had
fastest
this
car.
this sultan or whatever,
Yeah.
like this super rich Saudi guy. He had the fastest car in his like penthouse. They stole it from the penthouse, drove
is
it
200 stories up
Like the car is 200 stories up.
yeah, in his
in a building,
in his penthouse.
in a
yeah.
penthouse condo.
Yeah. I don't
They
know how,
stole it.
how they got it
drove
up
through
there.
the window.
Drove through the window
into a next
wait.
building.
There was a party. They drove through the party out a window
Yeah.
so fast that they were able to catch the next condo as they were fall. It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
yeah,
And then they went out of that one into a third one,
yeah,
and they had to stop there. They jumped out the car.
yeah.
Ian's face.
And then the eighth
fuck?
one, I think the craziest thing was they parachuted out the airplane with the whips.
With the whips.
Yeah, to land on top of this mountain. And then Tony was that Tony on that one?
Oh wait, no, I think that's still Fast 7.
Is that 7 still? Holy fuck. bro.
That's crazy. They had Tony Jaa in that one.
Yeah.
I remember that because I was like, oh, sick, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
They did the parachuting cars.
Yeah.
I think which one was the most recent one is when they almost went to space, right?
They were in space. Tyrese and Ludacris had a whip in space, bro.
That's sick. That's the one I haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that one yet. I need to check that one out.
yeah. That one is it's good. It's just like, it's
Okay.
yeah, it's
No, I'm just gonna
it's
get high
yeah,
and watch
yeah,
it.
exactly, yeah.
Get high, order some pizza and some wings, man.
yeah.
Go on a fast movie.
Yep.
No, you're right. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
Boys' night.
It's like busting
Yep.
a nut.
Busting a nut to Vin Diesel.
But yeah, shouts out the Fast franchise. They've really done their thing. They really, again, I liked how it was good at first.
Yeah.
It was never amazing.
Yeah.
And then they were able to turn it around into something that, became compelling.
Yeah.
And then I'm totally fine with it falling off past the 7 movie because you made so many fucking
Exactly,
movies.
yeah.
And I don't expect you to keep the quality up going into, your 10th, 11th, 12th, whatever movie.
Yeah.
you
And we're talking about like unoriginality and like that's the thing I think I like most about it is like it wasn't supposed to be a thing. It wasn't supposed to be a franchise. It wasn't supposed to be a franchise that competed with Marvel and Star Wars.
Yeah,
And,
it's not. It wasn't. It was never supposed to be this.
If you think about the franchises, these like the transmedial franchises that go across film, they're in everything, video games, every form of entertainment. Fast and Furious. I mean, obviously it's only the movies that are like really popular, but like that's the only franchise that's doesn't have like IP that's been made in the 70s or
Exactly.
from comics, from something really old, from a book.
Yeah, exactly.
Lord of the Rings, like
Yep. So yeah, man, shots off fast. We're actually gonna wrap up the pod here. Actually, we're gonna wrap it up here. It's we gotta get out of here. But yeah.
Damn, I wanted to hear me out, hose.
Oh yeah, do you have one?
I mean, I feel like
Ian's gonna need a week.
yeah, I gotta really think about it. I mean,
Yeah. You know what?
I fucked the shit out of like
Whoa.
what's her name? What's her name?
What the fuck?
I always thought Dolly Parton was really hot.
yeah, I mean, that's another one where it's like of
But is
course.
she that ugly
you
though?
gotta
I gotta dig
You gotta
deeper.
dig deeper to your pockets.
Like those
Pull
tits,
out the lints.
Yeah.
Those
Start-
tints, those tits, those lints.
Let's go.
Tints. No, she was like, I mean, I'm sure even like
I mean, right
still
now.
people are like, yeah,
I mean,
sure.
right now.
Yeah. People would
That
still would
accent?
agree, yeah.
Those tits.
Because it's like her and like who the fuck was I gonna say? Helen Mirren. She's not in the same level, but like there's like those old actresses that
A
people are
man
like.
said Casey Anthony.
Whoa. Yo, I seen that. Have you seen the picture of her in the?
I'm not gonna lie, she was looking kind of bad. but-
Casey Anthony.
Oh man, I felt so bad.
Casey, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah.
I looked at that picture longer than I should
I
have.
understand. Yeah,
Michelle
I looked at-
Obama, maybe.
Again, I think it's people would agree. I
That's
think.
closer.
Yeah,
That's closer.
Damn, I really gotta like. dig
That's
deep.
you gotta
like you
dig.
got to say Bush's wife. I can't
Dark-
remember her
Dark
name.
Knight.
Yeah.
yeah,
You gotta say Hillary now.
yeah,
Hillary now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yikes.
I also want to just shout out Hillary Duff one time. She's just beautiful.
Oh man,
She's just gorgeous. She's just aging
just
beautifully.
one of the
Maybe
top
like
white women in
Oh,
all
top.
time.
Premium
Bald,
milk.
bald Lindsay Lohan, maybe.
That's not bad. You're almost there. But Lindsay, even still, if it was bald Lindsay, I would have still be like,
Yeah,
yeah, sure, why not? You know?
I don't know. I'll think about it. I got a week.
Yeah, we got a week, so we'll think about it. You guys
Yeah.
let us know what yours, what your, little worst hear me outs are. Also, a question just before we leave. You guys don't have to answer. Just make sure you guys use the comment section. Can anybody send us reference pictures of Tyrese with hair? Just never been seen before. I've never seen it before. I'd love to see it. Just talking about Fast and the Furious. So, you know, let us know what he looks like with hair because I've never seen it. We've seen Vin Diesel with hair.
yeah.
seen
I'm
The
starting to
Rock with
question
hair.
now. Like he doesn't have alopecia, right?
I don't know.
The Rock with hair is. I mean,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
wrestling with
Yeah,
hair.
yeah.
That's easy to
So,
find.
yeah, you guys let us know if there's any pictures of Tyrese with hair ever documented anywhere.
Yeah.
Other than that, yo, this is episode.
Y'all see Statham with hair?
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
he was an Olympic diver.
Yeah.
So there's like
Oh.
footage of that. Yeah.
Okay, but Tyrese. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. But yeah, yo, this was episode 106. Appreciate you guys for listening, yo. Make sure if you guys are part of any cancellation culture, you stay away from this podcast.
Yeah.
And please, we are not the podcast for you. Suck our balls. Other than that, make sure you check out all the socials, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for listening.
Deuces.